Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR Night Career Mode, part number 46. For race 2 of 10 in the chase, we're going to Dover. And last race was at New Hampshire and Richmond. We both won those races relatively easy. New Hampshire was harder than Richmond, but Dover, last time we were there, we got 31st, and that was with like really bad tire wear and was not very good. So I don't know what to really expect other than maybe a little bit better because the car is a lot more improved since then. Standings, we have a 125 point gap over Kyle Busch and 130 to Kurt. So, I mean, we got a pretty good cushion here. We just need to just not finish last and just have a pretty much a top 15-20 run, and we'll still have a very comfortable point lead. Nothing much more to look at as far as like upgrading the car. We're only 3 more races away to that, and we already are looking good to getting that in the future as long as we keep up our average finish, which I don't know if we'll do with this race or not, but I'm not sure. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get in the qualifying here, and we'll see where we start. Off turn 4, our first lap's at 25.6. This one should be a little bit better. Almost hit the outside wall. That has to be almost a pole lap, right? Damn. I was right. Yeah, that was really good. I'm honestly kind of shocked. Now, that doesn't mean we'll just win the race, because, tire wear, we have that. They don't. We got the pole at 25.0, and Jimmy had it by 20. Wow, by half a second. Damn. Gameplay settings, steering help high. That's the only thing that's on. Car setup. I just had the 90 on the grill tape just for qualifying. We'll bump that back down to 40 for the race. That's our basic. That's our 4th gear lowered to 0.96. Wedge down to 47. Tires, front and rears are 23, and the other sides are 33. And that's really pretty much it. So let's just get right into the race. See if we can just kind of pull away. I would assume so. And yeah. And here we go. And green flag's out. Got a good jump off Jimmy Johnson on the start. And I mean, we just already almost put half a second on him before we even got into turn 1. What an acceleration or start there. I mean, good lord. And we have the lead. I'm just going to wait till we finish 1 lap so I can like fully solidify that we have the lead, and we'll just kind of cruise. But it's certainly looking like that already. 1 lap in. 4 will lead the first lap. Kyle Busch actually in the top 5 for a change after his very bad 11th place run in New Hampshire. He's right there now, and I guess we'll just kind of chill and pull away. Starting lap 10, still leading, pulling away from Kyle Busch, who's still in 2nd, which is a problem because once these tires really begin to fall off, he's going to be right there, and we'll lose some points to him. I mean, obviously it hasn't happened yet, and we're going to be catching lap traffic here, I would imagine, within the next 7 to 8 laps, I would guess, and yeah. So let's just kind of cruise around here until we catch some lap traffic. Caught up to some lap traffic, got by one of them right there. Still pulling away to about a 3-second gap, and just like New Hampshire, as long as they're just single file like this as we approach them, getting by them really won't be that much of an issue. But you never know. Ooh, leaderboard's gonna update. What's it gonna say? Casey Mears 5th. Kyle Busch 2nd, Edwards 3rd, Stewart 4th. Okay. That's pretty awesome. Casey Mears running top 5. Like, of course it would have to happen when I'm, leading. They're 2 by 2. I can't really go anywhere except for that one instance. But God, it just stalls my momentum, my speed so much. I lost like 7/10 roughly on Kyle Busch because of all that. But at least we got by them. Now Kyle has to deal with them. And now they're all single file. It's like they're just purposely trying to be a dick while I'm leading. Which was very much the case. Okay, good. Kyle Busch is getting held up in lap traffic big time. There's about a half a second, and then he just lost 6/10. He's having the kind of luck I was having earlier. It's just so important to get around these lap down cars because, I mean, it's just that's really what's going to be the big saving grace for us to win this race. As I nipped the apron air a tiny bit, but it didn't seem like it hurt us too much. We get by Quaffle, and now we have a big gap of clean air for quite a while, and Kyle still has to get around 2 more lap down cars before he gets to me. So at least there's still a good buffer of cars in between us. Kyle just got around Quaffle, and now there's no lap down cars in between me and him, and I think this is where he's going to start to really pull me in by a good bit. Which is very concerning because he is clearly much faster than me at this point in the run. And we really desperately need to get some lap traffic buffer cars in between us because he's going to start catching me, and I don't like that. Gonna get around JJ Yaley, and David Gilliland without a problem. They're being single file, which is just what I need. And again, just the car just sucks so much at this point. We really have to back up the corners a lot, just get through turns 2 and 4. And especially since we're side by side with him, it's just we don't want to slide up and get into him and wreck. But we cleared the 2. Now Kyle Busch has to do the same thing, and now we're 1.3 seconds back, and I'm scared. Kyle's now getting caught up in the lap traffic, which is very good for me. As Stewart's now in 3rd, Edwards 4th, and Mears 5th. The gap kind of pulled a couple of tenths there, as he's still stuck behind him, which is very good for me. Less than 10 to go, or about 10 to go. And he's getting held up big time, which is always a huge help, and I think he might have got around one of them, seeing how the intervals kind of changed. And yep, and he's going to get around JJ Yaley probably in this corner. But yeah, it's just been a battle of getting around lap traffic, because at this point Kyle's so clearly much faster, and he just got around those two. Now we got to get by Franchitti and try to put a gap before Kyle catches me and all that stuff. Just a lot of tension going on right now. We'll get around Franchitti. Kyle has to get around him as well, and Kyle's only 6/10 back. He's cut the gap well in half. And now we're going to get around this other lap down car who I think we're going to be lapping him a second time. But yeah, he's just been off the pace. Kyle's going to get around Franchitti pretty easily. Now Kyle has to kind of maneuver around this car, which I think he's going to do pretty easily. Now Kyle's right there. I mean, it didn't take long at all. Just now I got to defend the bottom lane like crazy just to hang on. There's no lap cars, and this car so sucks right now. Just going to really underdrive these corners. Just keep it to the bottom. And, okay. He got me. Now I just kind of have to somehow clear. Okay, or he just can make the pass on the outside. No! Oh, damn it. I tried. Wait. Nope. Okay. Yeah, the car just doesn't have anything for him. Well, that sucks. Of all people, too, he's second standing stint. That's not going to help our championship dreams. I mean, we're still there. If there was just more lap down cars, like right now, like in front of him, we could have a chance of cheesing this, but it's just not going to happen. 3 to go, still in second. Kyle's pretty much got this on lockdown. He's just pulling away. Lap down traffic more than likely won't be an issue for him, or he might just catch them right before the race ends, but it's not enough time for me to do anything. Which is unfortunate because that's a big wad of cars right up in front of him, but it's just too little too late for me, and it's just, it sucks. White flag for ourselves one more time around. Kyle's just now catching those lap down cars. It's just so bittersweet. So much better than the spring race where we were running like 31st. And we almost won this thing. It just I guess we need more engine power. Then I think we could have held on just enough to the end. Kyle's getting held up pretty bad in lap traffic, but it's not enough time. We'll bring home second. A good point stay. He did close the gap a little bit, but we do have that over 160 point gap, or 125, or no, 130, and all that. But Mark Martin 8th, Reed Sorensen 10th. Wow. But yeah, that went pretty well. Pretty well. I led 34 of those 40 laps. He led the last 6. And points, he did gain 10 on me there, but nothing too severe. Kurt Busch, I don't even know where he finished. He got 14th, okay. And Junior, 16th. Kane didn't run too well. Burton, neither did he. But yeah, let's just check the points out here real quick. We'll check out the chase standings here. Yeah, we're pretty good. We only lost 15. Says 15. Oh, we were 125 points back, and Kurt was 130. That's where I'm getting it confused. But yeah, just me and Kyle Busch for now. Mark Martin 8th. Edwards 3rd, Junior 9th, Harvick, Jeff Burton 12th, Ken. Yeah, I mean, that went about as good as it really could have went, especially that track like Dover that burns up tires pretty damn well, and that was a huge improvement compared to the last time we were there. So I call that a step up from, the previous time we were at that racetrack. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters: Adele Reynolds, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave 500 Champ 15, Jeff Gordon, Racing News Now, Alan Gray, Matthew Murray, MotorsportsGames, and Preston Carpenter for donation again. Again, everything, guys, enough for your contribution and support to the channel. It does mean a lot to me, and you guys are seriously awesome for all the awesomeness and all the help you do for the channel. I'll see you all next part for Kansas. We only go here once a year, so I have no clue how that's going to turn out. I really have no clue. I'll do some practicing and get a good frame of mind, but I can't tell you. I know Talladega will probably destroy the field, but I don't know what Kansas will bring. So let's just try to get a normal, okay, top 20 finish. I don't know, but yeah, that's it for me. I will see you all next part, and I'll see you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.